I'm excited, but I'm also very curious to see what they show off. A lot of their games that they could potentially do sequels for rather recent. Like Spider-Man's kind of too new. Like that'd be at least a year or two off. Detroit, something like that. That's still that'd be a couple of years off. A lot of their big titles have kind of come out in the last couple of years, and like Last of Us 2 is coming out this week, next week. So it's like kind of pretty recent. The only one I can really think of that is due for a sequel, and it'd be perfect timing with the PC release as well, would be Horizon Zero Dawn. How are you this morning, Mr. Cone? What are you expecting to see out of this? I'm curious to see what other people are expecting, given that I haven't owned a Sony console for 2 generations now, so I'm kind of... I half expect them to see them either announcing a PC platform or a partnership with a PC platform. I think it would make a lot of sense given the success of Xbox Game Pass. Other than that, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, maybe some teasers of stuff to come, like maybe an upgrade, look like side-by-side look at. I have zero idea what to expect. I guess people are thinking God of War, Spider-Man, Uncharted, Horizon Zero Dawn. See, yeah, so the article that I read is God of War and Spider-Man would be at least a couple of years off. Uncharted doesn't make sense given that that team's been working on Last of Us. So the only one I can think of is Horizon Zero Dawn. So I'm trying to like figure out what they announce for release titles. If anything, they'll just tease or announce some of them. The release date's a year or two from now. They have to announce something that will come out when the console actually drops. Yeah, that's my biggest concern. Apparently, the rumor is that they're not even like showing the console off today. The tease those things for future new stuff will be old or even new IPs. Yeah, I'd say a couple of upgrades like Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us 2. What else have they got coming out that's exclusive between now and then? It's a reveal event. Apparently the rumor is they're not. That's the rumor I saw all over Twitter last night, is they're apparently not showing it. Which I am very surprised. Like, given that, especially like, they've got nothing to lose now. Xbox has shown off theirs, we know what it looks like. The controller is going to be pretty much the same. We've seen the controller for it, so just show us the fucking console already is my thing. Yeah, I'm just want to see live gameplay and first party games running in real time on it. Not too fussed about how it looks. Yeah, like I think a lot of people don't really care. Like, show us some games, show us gameplay. Apparently, they've already put out a statement. The quality and the sound quality are not going to be true to what you'll get on the platform, given that it's not they're restricted by the footage they can record from like working at home. So apparently it will be 4K 60, but I think the stream's like 1080 30 or 720 30 or something. Which is odd. So apparently this will get uploaded to YouTube afterwards. What are we getting? What are we getting? Interesting aesthetic. I'm Not 100% sure. Is this just the like Xbox, the not Xbox, PlayStation logo? That seems really odd if it is. Like we've been staring at it from the screen for a while now, but you know. Oh, that noise though.
You ever wonder, like, different choices, how we might have ended up?
No. I like the hand we've been dealt.
Think coffee real quick. All good, Falcon. So this is cool. This is like a look back at all the games. I wouldn't be surprised to the Final Fantasy VII upgrade actually. Would make sense seeing as the next ones will come out on the PS5.
You, me, together, we were destined for something great.
Oh, Neck, Ratchet and Clank would be cool as well.
Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather. Or the... I don't know, that thing. That magic.
I thought we was trying to get out of this bullshit.
You sounding more and more like a snee-eye itch every day.
Okay, what are you showing us? Why are we seeing this?
We should talk about work.
We out here gangbanging like it's 91.
Please don't give us another like GTA 5 on next gen consoles. Have it on span 3 generations.
Get me a DJ.
Hmm.
Give me a hand with these bodies.
This cannot be traced back to me.
Champagne, anyone?
Just sort of smash things.
Hmm.
So now what?
I'm very curious. Expanded, enhanced. Why? Why is that a thing? It came out, would have been 2 generations ago. GTA Online, free at launch? Okay. GTA 5 PS4 owners get cash every month until it launches. That's kind of cool. It's a good marketing platform for that only miss small stuff. Yeah. I don't understand that at all. Why put GTA 5 out on another generation of consoles? It came out PS3 and Xbox 360. Why again? Surely people can wait a year for GTA 6. That's my issue.
To kick today off with a look back at just some of the seminal moments of the last 25 years. And what better way to bridge our past and our future than with a game that's graced every PlayStation.
If I remember from PS like 360 and PS3 to Xbox One and PS4, the online did not carry over. It was a complete start from scratch.
Just over a year since we began sharing technical details of PlayStation.
So unless it has carryover, there is 0 point. Cool that you get it free like day one though. That's really cool.
Demonstrate our belief that PlayStation 5 marks the biggest generational transition our industry has yet seen. The content we've curated for today's event showcases how PS5 has inspired developers to create new experiences.
Actually, it's probably about time for another Gran Turismo game as well, isn't it? Be double.
Enough from me. We're gonna have the games do our talking.
Probably like 3 years away. Yeah, it's one of those games. It's there. We know it's there, but fuck, they'll drop it when it's ready. The new PlayStation Studios logo is looking clean though.
A hero's just someone who doesn't give up. Your dad said that. He was right.
Spidey?
Now it's your turn.
Oh, Miles Morales Spidey? Oh.
Let's do this.
Oh, hello. Hello. I hope they play towards the Spider-Verse one a bit more. That looks like Times Square from where Spidey fought Electro. That like bass drop in the background though. That's gonna be sick. Holiday. Oh shit. Insomniac's doing overtime on that shit then. That's cool.
新しいグランツーリスモの情報をシェアできるということですごく興奮しています。今回のグランツーリスモはおそらくこれまでのねグランツーリ
Curious to
ス
see
モ
what they do with new Gran Turismo.
プレイ
Like, how do you
本当に嬉しいんじゃないかなっていうキ
expand?
ャンペーンモードを中心にしたグランツーリスモになっていると思います。ぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
I haven't played a Gran Turismo since about, I think it's 4 or 5, whatever the last PS2 one was. That detail is so sick though. Ho ho ho. It's a huge graphical update. Interesting. Been a while. Well, GTA Sport was like start of the PS4 era? I think that's the last one. Dynamic weather. Their cars sound amazing. They always do though. Gran Turismo 7. So like a PlayStation staple. This is very Gran Turismo. Like this whole menu screen, like the feel of the music hasn't really changed. Like it's a little bit updated, but the detail like inside the car, like the webbing and the straps, like the detail on the gloves, and like you can pretty much like see what kind of material they'd be made out of. Dynamic lighting, be a huge upgrade in this. I'm expecting like standard tracks, standard cars. Like standard selection of cars. It's kind of odd because Gran Turismo is very much like turned into like a simulator, whereas Forza, even the mainline games, are still cater a bit towards the arcade if you want them to. The lighting in that is amazing. Okay. He's kind of cute in an ugly way. Keep forgetting PlayStation has a very good haha, Ratchet and Clank. Yes, boy. Holy shit.
It appears that the dimensions are collapsing on one another. If we cannot get to
This will be good.
right.
the ship. I mean, we can't be that far. They have found us, Ratchet.
Oh, poor little creature. Wait, you can ride things now? That's dope. This is gameplay too. This looks clean. Wait, what?
The dimensions are weakening considerably.
This is sick.
How bad is it? Well, it is certainly not good.
Like how seamless that is too. So good.
Beats me.
Gives them a lot of span to like push the boundaries too. I'm impressed. What, you just land on a pirate ship with fucking being attacked by a kraken? That's cool. Is that literally a death to Lombax's poster? Oh, does that mean?
We are too late. Ratchet?
Does that mean we get Clank levels? Oh. Another Lombax. Sick. Is he a Lombax? Or I think it's something else.
Hi, I'm Marcus Smith, creative director at Insomniac.
That's dope.
The entire
That's
studio is so
two
excited to be able to
Insomniac
share
games
with you the
though.
First ever look at Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, a brand new, full-length, interdimensional adventure built from the ground up for the PlayStation 5. We're doing things we've never been able to do before.
That's really
like
cool.
Use dimensional rifts to be able to leap from planet to
I'm
planet nearly instantly, or put ray tracing
impressed because that was
reflections
an engine.
all of our alien worlds are filled with density and life previously unseen. Plus, Ratchet's all-new arsenal is more exciting than ever thanks to the DualSense controller's enhanced feedback. Ratchet and Clank are near and dear to our hearts at Insomniac, and we can't wait to share more with you in the future. But for now...
Also, that new one had like a rocket hammer. Rift tether?
Did you see that?
What the fuck? That's cool. I remember I've played like all of the PS2 ones. Spent ages playing like 3 in Gladiator. Gladiator was fun just for like the arcadey feel, and like the replayability on it was great. This is clean. I like it. Ooh.
Was that a kraken? Or at least a very large...
I'm impressed. A lot more like dynamic environments than what I've seen previously as well.
I will never get used to that.
Use of portals is sick. It's clean too. Temporal weapons. That was a flower bed and a sprinkler. Bomb glove, classic. That's a double barrel shotgun. I like the traversal options with the rift as well. That's really cool. It's like seamless too. Sick. So your standard like blaster, your standard shotgun, bomb glove, and then you like your quirky weapon as well. I like it. I'm guessing this is like very early on as well. I'm guessing you get to play as the female one as well later in the game. Like you get her and Clank, and they're like looking for Ratchet. Square Enix? Is this Ghosts or is this something else? A world not her own. No, this is something else. Solve will be tested. Truths will be questioned. Their wolf's sick. Devotions will be doubted. That was very smooth, very quick movement. This is cool. There. Dragon with a flaming heart in its chest. Cool. Dripping magma. Exclusively for the PlayStation 5. It is a dragon, Azza. This is pretty sick so far. That was more a tease. That's like a... This is a small tease of something that's very far away. By the looks of it. Shown us. No. Apparently the rumor is they won't. Not today anyway. Yeah. Looks very good. The movement was smooth. I'm impressed. This is interesting. It's like the TV screen robots. There's a cat with a backpack. Can we play as the cat? That looks like a barbershop, but I'm not 100% sure how that works in a world where you've got TV screen robots. Does your robots that movie? Yeah, it does. It does remind me of robots. Stray. Just plays a stray cat in this world full of robots. 2021, so it's a little further out. I suppose it could be within the first 6 months of launch, so that technically class at a launch window, if that is in fact when it releases. It would make sense to launch it first half of the year, seeing as it doesn't look like a massive AAA. 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. I'm curious to see like the difference with this SSD tech they've got. A ray tracing, that's stock standard now. The haptic feedback. That's a catch up to Xbox in terms of triggers. USB port, it's pretty standard now. Microphone, headset jack. I still don't understand the fact of the... I'm curious to see how that works. Actually, the 3D audio. Maybe hearing everything in the room.
Making games
So catch up to PC then.
Constant trade-offs between the artistic vision and technical limitations. With PS5, we're not going to be burdened like that. We're going to be able to realize our artistic vision a lot better.
I'm curious to see how long it takes them to actually utilize all the features that they've got on the console.
PS5 will present a paradigm shift as to what players will come to
PC
expect
people
from
adjust their
gaming.
mic levels.
Will
This is
deliver
true.
stories,
Console
great
mics will
worlds,
always be
great
trash.
gameplay that I think will truly captivate the player.
It's
and really
very odd.
surprise quite a few people. Please
Like,
take
they
a
could
look at
literally
this
just run a
franchise
background
for
noise thing on them,
coming
like they do through
exclusively
Discord.
for PlayStation 5.
Bring back 6-axis. Blech. Blech. Yucky as a yucky.
over. I relive my first moments on this alien planet.
Interesting. That crash scene was really detailed.
My death.
Wait, she died? Oh, this is the one I heard the rumor about. It's like Groundhog Day. She like crashes on a planet and you get like a day, and then when you go to sleep and wake up, it refreshes.
Even death is no escape. Each time I awake, this planet seems somehow different. As if changing.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Is becoming part of me. Infecting my mind. My memories. The longer I spend here, the more I can feel my sanity slip away.
This has the potential to be like very, very good if they do it properly. Enemy diversity is cool. Environment's very... reminds me of like Alien. Like the Alien temples from the movies. Those weird like demonic looking angels give me the creeps though. Returnal. Not a fan of the name. Game itself looks kind of cool though. Sumo Digital. Why? All I can think about is Tigger. Little Big Planet. Sick. I had so much fun playing like these games with mates. Play the co-op and just fuck around. It was so good. This world layout reminds me of Super Lucky's Tale. I played like I think the first world through off of, I've got it on Game Pass at the moment. The world. Good to see it's not just like side scroller anymore, actually. These games are almost always so much fun. There's bosses now. Customization's sick. It's always been like very well done though. These levels are cool. How many players are we seeing? There's 3, there's 4. The DJ one's kinda cool. Wonder if they have levels catered to specific numbers of players again. Eternal looks pretty sick. What can be Edge of Tomorrow franchise? Yeah. Looks really impressive actually. Live, die, repeat. Yeah. But yeah, I heard someone was doing like a Groundhog Day kind of game. It's cool to see a lot of like the games we haven't seen for a while come back for a new generation, which is quite cool. Super Immerse, I guess. Yeah, it does look really good. I'm not really a fan of the name though. I don't know what it is. Here's your arcade racing game. This looks like fun. It's literally Destruction Derby and like a giant fucking like... Why is she running around? Destruction derby slash fighting game? Okay. This actually does look really fun. Like, it'd be a really good party game. Pretty ambitious, actually. It looks like a giant, like, pinball machine crossed with a skate park. What? Be outside to hold a ball or something? Maybe. Looks cool, though. She literally just pulled a blade out of her car and sliced the other one in half. That'd be fun as fuck. I've noticed a lot of these don't really have dates on them. I think Spider-Man was the only one that said 2020 so far, and then we had was it Stray, which was 2021.
Hello everyone, my name is Josh Greer, and this is my brother Mike. We're from Ember Lab, a small team with a background in film and animation.
And we're very excited today to share with you the first look at our new game. It's a story full of adventure and charm that has themes in personal growth and redemption. So please enjoy.
Oh, I like the graphics. World's cool. It's like charming. Oh, they're cute. They're like, ooh, constant state of surprise.
You sense the power that flows through this land. Yet, you do not fully understand it.
It's like a Master Sensei, like, kind of fairy tale vibe.
Driven by the belief that you can help these troubled spirits.
Oh, he's cool.
But you cannot hide your weakness from me.
I'm trying to think where I've heard that voice before.
You have no power here, Kena.
Those little, like, furry little black creature things are cool. Wait, did he just... She just uncovered one under a rock. Yeah, I can't pick the voice, though. Look like Porgs? Porgs crossed with the little, isn't there Kukois from Zelda? Breath of the Wild? And, like, you find them around the world as well. And I think they give you, I think it's inventory upgrades. Oh, that's cool. So you destroy the thing, you get a whole bunch of little, like, things. Bridge of Spirits. Gives me, like, a slightly more in-depth kind of Ori feel to, like, the world. I like it. Those are the games that I really like to play. But they have to hit a certain note for me to enjoy them. It feels like Monster Prom.
You ever feel like you're just waiting
We get drunk on the beach around a campfire.
to do that thing you've always meant to do? Sometimes I feel like I'm just standing
It was called
Kena.
Kena. K-E-N-A. Bridge of Spirits or
Something's holding me back.
I think.
Maybe it's just nerves. Maybe it's the fear that I'll never be as good as what I imagine. When I'm still just standing on the edge.
Why do I get mad Monster Prom vibes from
But
this?
if we've got nothing else to lose, might as well jump.
Buy Volcano High. That, like, name logo is really cool. 2021. So there's a date on another game. So I think that's 3 so far. I'm curious to see what the heavier hitter is they save for last. Oddworld Inhabitants. This is a new Abe's Odyssey.
Failure is devastatingly hilarious, and the memories should last you a lifetime.
This is when we could burp and fart our way through weird, wacky worlds again. Because it's been a while since they did the remaster, so it's about time. What's the goss? New Spidey game. Miles Morales, man. Holiday 2020. Gran Turismo. A couple of cool like indie adventure games. New Ratchet and Clank was the other one so far. Yeah, it looks so fucking good too. I am very impressed. This looks kind of cool. Look at the world. That's impressive. Look at that. There's one badass looking train. Apparently brand new. I reckon. Would make sense. Definitely see some of the assets being reused from the update one that they did. Soulstorm. Didn't this get teased like a couple of years ago? I swear this got teased a couple of years ago.
PlayStation 5によって我々の考える東京のビジュアルを実現できました。今までに見たことのない東京の魅力を見て、聞いて、感じることができます。
I remember I've seen that Soulstorm name somewhere. Ghostwire Tokyo? Ooh. They showed this last year as like a teaser. It looks very, very good. I can't remember if this was PlayStation exclusively or all consoles. But it was like, I think it was set in like Neo Tokyo.
You see things others can't.
Seems to be a mad like horror psychological thriller vibe from a lot of games this year. It's a headless schoolgirl.
Fight when others won't.
That's a scene and a half. Like the lake with the cherry blossom tree and the big moon. That's really cool.
It's up to you to save Tokyo.
It's very much a Sony game. This looks pretty sick, actually. Nah, headless schoolgirl. Not just a girl, a headless schoolgirl. There's a box head people. The fuck is that? The combat looks kind of sick. Face the unknown. I'm noticing a theme so far. The movement's very smooth across like everything they've shown. Like the movement, the traversal, the combat. I'm not sure if that's like a straight PlayStation game though. We'll be able to play this game because PS5 is hell expensive. No one's announced price for anything yet. PlayStation still has not officially shown off the console. Apparently they won't today either, so fuck knows when they're gonna do it. But both companies did this thing, they did it last generation as well, where they played chicken with how they price their consoles. Indie game? This looks very cool. I just hope they do something about putting some of these games onto PC. A lot more gamers have got PCs now. They, Sony are missing out on a growing audience. And I think Microsoft was still ahead of the times with Game Pass, to be quite honest. And Sony's not really answering back at all. Like, we get a couple of games, but they're like years after the fucking initial release. Sending to space, okay. Yeah, like indie space exploration, maybe? It's definitely got that like space music build up, eh? Very like basic world architecture, but very effective. Holiday 2020. Songs and sounds. It's gonna be one of those. I feel like it's gonna be very much like Journey, where it's like atmospheric and the music dictates like your feeling to what's happening in the game. Sony does a good job of that actually. Gearbox. Oh, this is Godfall. Journey is just available on Steam today. If you buy it, you get Flower, which is another one of the Sony exclusive like indie games. You get Flower for free. I really hope this game is not exclusive. I want to play it. It's like it's a hack and slash looter. It looks fucking gangster. The backer track for this trailer is sick. It's like Godfall? It was literally like hack and slash Diablo. This looks dope. The worlds look sick too. That backing track though. Available holiday 2020. Looks like it's PS5 exclusive. I am sad. The big sad. That's kind of like a bittersweet thing though, because like Xbox, anything that comes out on Xbox, creators of Hyperlight Drifter, you've got my attention. It does sound licensed, Maha. It does. This will be right up your alley. Hyperlight Drifter was sick. I need to play more of it. I'm fucking garbage at it. So that's what the game was? Yeah. This almost looks like a sequel to Hyperlight Drifter. Yeah, Godfall looked really good when they showed it off last year. This is very much a sequel. It's gotta be. Aesthetics are the same. Like, even how the like, I'm guessing that's the protagonist for this one. Oh, that, like, appearance of the cloak She has like roller skates on her feet to get around. Looks like a feminine character to me. Solar Ash. That's sick. 2021. Do not be exclusive. Please do not be exclusive. Does not say. Okay. I would guess not. There's cell shaded. Yes, but no. It's like it's a version of cell shading. Hitman?
It was always gonna end like this.
Interesting.
All your hard work.
Is this a true like Hitman story game again?
Sped up the process.
Oh, might be, actually. Looks like it might be.
And now, you find yourself alone.
Oh. No, is this Juice X?
Only death awaits.
No, that's Hitman. Hitman 3. That looks way more story-based and less like procedural. January 2021, launch window, nice, dig it. That looks solid. Again, another trailer with a really awesome backing track.
From IO Interactive. In Hitman 3, Agent 47 is back for his most intimate and professional contract in his entire career. This is also the dramatic conclusion for the World of Assassination trilogy. I'm so proud to be here to present a little glimpse of the gameplay where Agent 47
I should actually play one of those games, because
in Dubai.
what he just said dictates that there's an overarching story to them. Which I never really got the feeling that was it. I thought it was like, here's contracts across like different arenas, and you can complete them in this side objectives. Hitman used to be like a stealth story game, and then they changed it to like you had different arenas and you played through with different contracts, and you could actually like customize within those like arenas almost. The lighting on the character model was so sick. What health and safety settings? Console UI. Interesting. It's a very PlayStation sound. I like it. Why does this just look like Little Big Planet again? But like 3D. This just looks like they've turned that like initial white controller they showed off into a character. Looks like fun. I actually really like their like white, blue, and black aesthetic they're using this time, rather than just like the black and whatever. It was like very much black last time. In DM. Dead body of something. What the fuck is that monster? Deep sea diving. This is kind of cool. Like quirky in a way. Is it a fishing rod with a bomb on the end of it? These little like monster things are kind of cool. Did he just sew his hand back on? Yeah, hunt the bear. Flaming sword, that's cool. And then, like, the old man walking through town. It's a very odd, like, juxtaposition. Totally accurate Monster Hunter or something. It does. Just drop the bomb. That transition though. Oh, this crack up. Why does this shield look like you can put Lego bricks on it? The like monster enemy design stuff's really cool. I dig it. Very diverse. This looks real sick. Also looks very PlayStation only. Little devil inside. No date again. I think that's the concerning thing for me so far is there's been like 3 things they've shown with a date.
I'm Zion Williamson of the New Orleans Pelicans. Here we go. The first ever teaser for NBA 2K21. Y'all are not ready for this.
Sports game. Interesting. Interesting to see how they top like last year's one. Video game, no interest. I don't know, it's hard to have too much interest in a sports game when they do year after year iterations with not a whole lot of improvement each time. This is an engine. The like fact you can see. Yep. Yep. Fall 2020. So that'll be cross-gen again. Like normal. It was more like the extra detail on the character model, like the fact you see the sweat droplets on his forehead. What is this? Not sure how I feel about that, eh?
Amazing, aren't they? Half bug, half snack.
What the fuck? That's a burger running around.
Recently discovered species, entirely unique to this island. Oh, this one's lively. Beautiful seed patterns.
And it just eats him.
Oh, and it's tasty too.
What the?
Welcome to the island of bug snacks.
Did you say bug snacks? Bug snacks. But then he's growing food. There's rib centipedes and like burgers running around. There's a fry monster. Strawberry and there's a donut. Subway sandwich. What the fuck? This looks sick, especially like the diversity, but also the fact you eat shit and you start turning into it.
My invitation.
Hey, turn into a curly fry.
Come join me on the island of bug snacks.
Liz, hey, I was trying to carry a lamp with my weenie hands, but I dropped it, and now the town's on fire.
Oh, again?
What the fuck? That looks hilarious. There's an ice cream cone. There was a kebab. That thing was terrifying. Holiday 2020, nice. We like it. We like it. Spider, strawberry, sold me instantly. Like, it's pretty impressive, like, how they've turned the food into, like, creatures. And there's enough, like, there's a lot of variation in how they've done it.
Hi everyone, thank you for being with us today for this very special event. But before we get to the end of the show, I have something very near and dear to me.
You've got my attention. You've got my attention. What is it hanging from? It's very big, whatever it is. Demonic statues. That's terrifying. This looks very Dark Souls. Oh, is this Bloodborne? Be PlayStation exclusive. That is a... looks very like Diablo Dragon-y. Demon Souls. Oh. Sick. That's gonna be brutal. Like, actually brutal. The fuck? So it's like that's the predecessor of Dark Souls.
Is a next-gen first-person shooter about rival assassins locked in a time loop. This is our unique vision.
Oh, this game looked sick last year.
Freeform immersive gameplay, a surreal player-driven story smashed together. Want to see some stylish action?
This is like Hitman locked in a time loop. Trying to, like, I think they were trying to kill each other and like kill their targets. It was very like this kind of like quirky, like fun looking thing. And then it looked like they all had like different classes. I like that, just sprinkle the bullets into the top of the gun.
She is not making this easy.
Candy machine. I like the aesthetic of the environment. Like kind of dystopian. I'm all about that candy bar sign. Movement looks solid. I like the gun, the sound it makes. Bullet sprinkle like a Portal, yeah. That's a Dishonored power. I'm not surprised, because it's the same studio. That's a Dishonored takedown. This looks gangster. Looks like Dishonored with guns. Damn. Restart loop. Oh, I'm all about this. This looks sick.
Good morning, Black Reef. Another day, another death.
And then you're stuck in like a time loop. Okay.
For everyone else on this island, this place is paradise. A never-ending party. Where hunting me is the main attraction. And no matter how I try to escape, they always cut me down.
I'm all about this. This is sick. The gun animations are so good. And like the seamless use of powers as well. Like he shoots swaps weapons, shoots, flicks across. That's so sick.
Every loop I'm learning a little more, piecing together the puzzle. There's 8 targets.
This is the second time loop game we've seen. So there's different factions on the island. Looks pretty. I saw this last year and they showed us like this tiny snippet and it looked so fucking cool. And now that I've seen more, like I'm sold. This looks so good.
You may kill me a million times, but eventually, inevitably, I will break this fucking loop.
Because from my understanding, there was multiple assassins you could play, like the set style. Very dystopian, but kind of like similar render style to Dishonored, which I'm not surprised. Slightly more like cartoony. The combat and movement's seamless. I love it. You can definitely see there's like the power, this like the melee gameplay is very much Dishonored inspired. It's cool though. They've taken what they've learnt from. That's so sick. Sold. Done. Sign me up. Sign me up. I'm kind of sick of seeing this, like how many different ways can render the PlayStation symbols though. Good morning, Talia.
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold
Horror game? They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Finishing my coffee and I'll be even better.
The rascal broke free of
Is this Hansel and Gretel?
Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine, under branch, and into the forest deep.
Head up the div.
What is it with that creepy story?
It's just a local tale.
You're really into that.
There's my alarm to wake up.
Quit being so paranoid.
I'm pretty impressed with the showcase so far. Friendly, but he just got shot point blank with a shotgun. Sick.
They're coming. Who is?
It's kind of like very original fairy tale vibes. Like not Robin Hood. Red Riding Hood, Hansel and Gretel, like the proper like original fairy tales. Yeah, the vibe this year is very much like horrors, psychological thrillers. Like there's a lot of them that have been showcased. In this and the first Xbox One as well. It's kind of odd because it's never kind of. He's a werewolf. It's good, but like it's depressing as fuck. I think it's meant to be though. Village. Did that just say Resi 7? Oh, Resi 8? I can't fucking count. That was a nice twist. Not gonna lie. That was a really nice twist. Interesting. Resi's doing really well for themselves at the moment. Like the remakes for 2 and 3 were amazing. The zombie only werewolf opens up the possibilities a lot more with that setting. But also, I'm very confused with how that fits into the Resident Evil timeline. Yeah, that looked fucking dope, and the twist that it actually was Resident Evil. They're like, here's Village, and then it flicks the light and it's Resi. I was like, oh. This reminds me of Death Stranding a little bit. Why is there a weird hologram cat? Holo cat? That suit just reminds me so much of Death Stranding. Okay, half awake, so I might fall asleep. All good. Guys like Big Daddy. Yeah, it's a very like, there's a very Bioshock vibe, but the rest of the game I'm getting very Death Stranding. Did she just generate? I'm about it. Pragmata. I am keen to know more. We've got 2 years. Yeah, they went through... So it looks like the satellite crashed through a portal, and they went through the portal to the moon. If that's my understanding of how that happened. Not gonna lie, those new PlayStation logos are looking pretty slick. First party title. Curious to see what else they show. My guess is if they show off
Perished 1,000 years ago.
the water. Water graphics and physics are about to get so much better. Holy crap. Like the dynamic light coming through the surface. And like how they render it. Those little hermit crabs look fucking cool. I don't think it's Far Cry. So apparently, PlayStation put out a disclaimer before this came out. Well, I was gonna say, I hope they finish up with Horizon Zero Dawn. Here you go. I am so excited to play the first one when it comes to Steam. I am beyond excited to play that. I just hope it doesn't take them as long to do this one. This looks actually amazing. Look at the, like, environments. You can definitely see, like, an upgrade in what they can render on screen. And, like, how they can render everything. This is sick.
No secret I won't unlock.
Holy crap. So I think this is my highlight of this now. Holy shit. The diversity in environments is like huge too. With snow, forest, underwater, desert.
There won't be anyone left to stop what's coming.
Is that Lance Redrick? It is Lance Redrick. This looks so good. Look at what they can render on screen though. Forbidden West. Holy shit.
But whatever comes.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
On behalf of the entire team at Guerrilla, we're
That
happy to
looks
share the first look
amazing.
at Horizon Forbidden West.
We're continuing Elga's story as she moves west to a
Time to
far
solo
future
Robo Elephant.
Beautiful but dangerous frontier.
That looks so good.
New threats.
Get ready to
I think
explore
that now, I was already excited to play the first one when it comes to Steam. I am now more excited.
majestic world of Horizon.
Stay tuned for much more. We can't wait for you to get your hands on it.
That looks sick.
I think there's a lot to look forward to for the community.
I think fans are going to be really pleased.
As a game designer and storyteller, this is incredibly exciting. We're talking a whole new generation of ideas and experiences that we can create for the player.
No matter where they are, no matter who they are.
New experiences like we've never had before. More iconic, interesting characters.
Remedy?
more atmospheric,
Cool.
immersive worlds,
With Gearbox.
We want to wow
players. Expect the unexpected.
and I for one can't wait.
We can't wait.
We can't wait to share them with you. It's so exciting.
Incredibly.
I wonder if Sony do more.
As a developer, that's an amazing feeling to have.
Welcome to PlayStation 5.
Did the Warframe divs in there as well? Do we see the console? Nani? Wall of balls. This feels like some really odd tech demo. Is it a console in the back? Very abstract, but I'm digging it. But also, it makes me slightly uncomfortable and I'm not sure why. Console. It is the console. It's gotta be the console. I like the colorway. That's sick. The cut and PlayStation logo. It's very... I like it, but at the same time I don't. It looks like hyper modern almost. Like kind of they're trying to push it as something like futuristic. That's what the shape gives me. I like the V in the middle. Actually, I like the colorway on the console. I don't like it on the controller. Black controller all day, every day, because that shit gets dirty. Yeah. My only concern with how they've done it, especially with how the venting seems to look around the middle, is that it's going to fill up with dust. Oh, with and without a disc tray. That's a good option. Yeah, I am not a fan. Like, I get it, it's trying to be hyper modern. Yeah, I like the look better in all black. I would like to see it the other way around, with the outside black and the inside white. Or like black and blue would look sick. With like white lighting. Out of like the venting would look fucking cool. Inverted, yeah, inverted or like black and blue, like black on the outside, blue on the inside, or the invert with like white lighting would look so sick. I like the fact they're doing all digital actually.
We're launching later this year and we have tons more to share. Welcome
I would
to PlayStation 5.
Yeah, that disc tray one looks weird as shit. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I reckon like where the blue is, if that was white and it was blue and black, would look sick. I don't know. I think my highlights definitely gotta be Horizon. Horizon looks amazing, and then followed by Spider-Man would be my two highlights out of that. Ratchet and Clank looks seamless though, not gonna lie. And the weird like pinball demo derby fighting game kind of thing. But my biggest concern is there's not a whole lot of stuff with dates. Holocat Big Daddy Moon Adventure. Yeah. There's more shit in here that we haven't seen yet. Godfall looks really good as well, but I'm really sad that that's a PS5 exclusive. I honestly think Sony needs to do something to start bringing some of these games to PC. I think that's their biggest, like, drawback now. Yeah. Like, cool that they're doing older ones, but that is their biggest, like, down point between them and Xbox now. Demon's Souls and Bloodborne PC. Bloodborne PC is apparently rumored. Horizon Zero Dawn's coming.